Derek Jones Jr. cannot miss this. You got to be over here. First of all, Derek Lively should be up. I don't know why you're giving Nikola Jokic a runway to get downhill, but Derek Jones Jr.'s got to be able to get this dribble picked up. Stunt, recover. I mean, this is atrocious. As this shot goes up, someone's got to get back. I mean, Derek Jones Jr. can, Grant Williams, someone's got to be sprinting back immediately when the shot goes up. If nobody gets back when the shot goes up, well, here we go. Not mess up these rotations. It's a great double team by Grant Williams. Now, Derek Jones Jr. comes here. Luka Doncic, he's not even looking at the ball. Okay, so because he needs to be getting up the line this way. And then Derek Lively needs to be over here. This is his rotation to the corner. Instead, you've got Kyrie Irving trying to go from the post to the corner. Yeah, not going to happen. Okay, if you're Dwight Powell, stop. Nikola Jokic is clearly setting a flare screen right here. So I need to be yelling out, flare, flare, flare. So Tim Hardaway Jr. knows, I got to get up. I got to get up because I got to get over the top of this flare screen. You are unattached from Jokic here, but Tim Hardaway Jr. is going clank right into this flare screen. Get up over the top. So now Dwight Powell's got a show here as Tim Hardaway Jr. goes right into the flare screen and Jokic just flares the three-point line for 3. So Luka Doncic is doing everything. First of all, he's like talking to the Nuggets bench. I don't understand that. Your back's got to be to the baseline, okay? I'm seeing ball. I'm seeing man. You're talking to the bench right now, okay? So Michael Porter Jr. is about to fly off of a down screen. Now, Dwight Powell needs to get attached and either switch or show. He does neither. But, I mean, Luka Doncic is already beat before. That was awful. Cannot miss this if you're Tim Hardaway Jr. You got to be over. Your right foot's got to be parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. Derek Lively is giving Jamal Murray this angle, so he's coming here, so I got to get in the gaps. If my feet are set, I can stunt and recover. But Tim Hardaway Jr. is nowhere to be found. Like, how's that even possible? He's going away from where he's supposed to be. I feel bad for Derek Lively. This defensive scheme is so ridiculous. You got to switch here if you're Derek Lively. Derek Jones Jr. can take Zeke Naji. Okay, Luka Doncic is right here in the gaps. So this is where we can force Jamal Murray. Also, Derek Jones Jr. will be in the gaps when he switches. So we have help. But nah, let's give up a 2-on-1. Good coaching. Gotta move Nikola Jokic on your box out. Luka Doncic has got to get the lower half of his body, use his butt, and move Jokic. You use the lower half. You got to drive Jokic. Doncic this is not a box out. You're just standing in Jokic's vicinity. So he gets to chill in the paint. Who do you think's coming up with this one? The Mavericks literally mess everything up here. If Kyrie Irving is going to switch on to Jokic, and it's a great idea, then he needs to get underneath and get low and battle now. Kyrie Irving is switching over the top. So you're letting Jokic get in the paint without having to do anything. So now you scram switch late, okay? But what Dwight Powell can't do is this weird kicking motion trying to deny an entry pass because this is a mismatch, okay? So I need to get down here and double, and then we would just rotate and X out this way. So the Mavericks did a nice job of doing everything wrong they possibly could have done. Another one of these awful 2-on-1s. The Mavericks coaching staff is a joke. Tim Hardaway Jr. needs to get underneath, and you got to start battling for position out. You're going to switch right here. Luka Doncic is right here in the gaps. You have help for Jamal Murray. Instead, let's give up a 2-on-1 with Jokic. Nice. That's shocking they scored there. Times is this going to happen? The shot goes up. Someone's got to get back here, okay? Someone's got to start sprinting back now. If everybody just stands and stares at the shot, well, here's Jokic flinging it and no one's back. Off a made basket. A made basket. So Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are complaining to the refs as opposed to getting back. Okay? Off a made basket. This is what happens. That's wild. Okay, there's 1.9 seconds left. There's no screen being set here? First of all, Luka Doncic needs to get his back to the baseline. I don't know why he's guarding like that. Stop. But if you're Derek Lively, just stay home. What? You're fine. And then Grant Williams can stay home. How does this happen? How does Nikola Jokic, why are you switching? There was no screen. Here's the problem with the Mavericks screwing around trying to run drop coverage as opposed to just switching now. See, what the Mavericks, I don't even know what they're doing. I guess they're trapping Jamal Murray. Well, Grant Williams now has to worry about 2 Nuggets players, okay? So instead of being able to be up and starting to jam Jokic and battle for position right away, he's got to pay attention to Aaron Gordon. So now Jokic is going to get in the paint without anyone doing anything, and it's catch and it's 2. This is interesting defense by the Mavericks. So the Nuggets run a pick and roll right here, okay? I mean, I'd prefer you switch. Derek Jones Jr. can take Nikola Jokic. You could also hedge. You have backside help right here. Let's see what the Mavericks do. Oh, okay. They don't even guard it at all. That's cool. Tim Hardaway Jr., you cannot be trying to fight over the top of the screen early. That's why it'd be nice if you could just switch and Tim Hardaway Jr. wouldn't have to worry about fighting over the top of the screen. So he's trying to fight over the top of the screen early, so Jamal Murray's just going to refuse the screen, get right into the lane. That draws 80 Mavericks defenders, and now Michael Porter Jr.'s open. It's a fine double team. It's a necessary double team. So if Dwight Powell's coming over here to double, then Tim Hardaway Jr. has to rotate down. You can never leave the opposite block vacant. And then if the ball gets swung this way, this is where Josh Green goes, this is where Luka Doncic goes, and Powell comes up. But you don't rotate one time. Here it is again. So instead of just saying we're going to switch here, you're having Josh Green try and fight over the top of a screen. So he's going to try and fight over the top of this screen early. Jamal Murray refuses it. He's wide open again. Josh Green comes to double here, and that's wonderful. First of all, once the dribble gets picked up, I got to start rotating to the weak side of the floor. What does Josh Green do? He leaves his feet and gambles. See, I should already be over here moving Jaden Hardy this way, but you left your feet. So now Jaden Hardy's got to stick around here because you're not even close to getting there. Now KCP can rip and go, draw a double, drop it to Jokic. Have to be extra careful against the Nuggets. First of all, Josh Green's got to already be starting to get back. You're not going for the offensive rebound, so just get back. And Dwight Powell's going for an offensive rebound that he doesn't have a chance of getting. Stop. So instead of when Jokic touches the ball here off defensive rebounds, he's gone. So Dwight Powell's out of the play. Josh Green never got back, and this is like a 15-on-2 now. What are the Mavericks doing? Again, this must be a switch. Doncic has got to get up and take Jamal Murray. You'll have gap help right here, and when Kyrie Irving gets underneath, you'll have help in the gaps there. And Kyrie Irving's got to get low and battle from the three-point line, okay? We can't have two defenders going to Nikola Jokic. If you're going to do that, then Derek Lively's got to get over here, and this pass can't get made because the Nuggets have numbers. The Mavericks do nothing. This is a complete joke. Play a game of count the mistakes. You're Kyrie Irving, you're going under the screen, you got to fully commit to going under. You can't make contact with the screener like you just did because now Luka Doncic has to come over here and help until you get fully under the screen. So that, you screw that up. So now Nikola Jokic is catching this with too much space. Stop. So now if you're Luka Doncic right here, Kyrie Irving's really got to drop right back into the gaps here because this is a mismatch, okay? And Luka Doncic should be forcing Nikola Jokic where there's help, which should be right here. If that's not going to happen, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got to get over here in the gaps. If his feet are set, he can stunt at the ball and then recover and get that dribble picked up. Guess what? None of those things happen. Can't three-quarters the post like Grant Williams is doing without backside help. Just get underneath and battle with Jokic. We can send an immediate double team, and then we can rotate. But you're three-quartersing the post with no backside help. So it's just throw it over the top, turn two.